Hi guys, welcome back. We are back from Arizona, and this morning I wanted to make Brian and I and Stefan some breakfast. So pardon my hair and my makeup. I have no makeup on. I'm just in my kitchen doing my thing, and I wanted to share with you guys some of the stuff we got from our trip. So I am crazy about milk glass, right? Well, we stopped at this antique store on the way. It was still in California. It was down south, and it was on the way to Arizona. And there was a big flashy sign that said antiques, next exit. So we stopped. And I did find some milk glass there, but I also found these. Aren't they adorable? They're a little bit old-fashioned, but that's okay. It has all your fruit on there. Let me know if you guys have any of these. And this is the vegetable one. Of course, I got one round one, and this is a set right here. These two right here. So anyway, these are, I guess not what you call milk glass, but they're glass and they're white. So they're more, I guess, what you call translucent, whereas milk glass is more milky, and it's it can be blown into different shapes and stuff. But I still love it, right? Because it's still glass and it's white. So I have a fetish, I guess. But I wanted to share this with you because I'll be making a whole lot more casseroles and stuff. So I got that. Set that aside. Put this little guy aside. Also, when we were in Arizona, we went to Oatman, and I bought these preserves and jelly, jalapeno pepper jelly. I heard it was really good, so I'm going to try it. And then I'm a sucker for cinnamon, so we got cinnamon pear preserves. It looks so good. So, it's happy after Thanksgiving, right? We have all these leftovers. So what I have here, I just took it out of the freezer last night. It's still cold and wet here. This is some of my leftover cream soup we're going to use. I'm going to make, what am I going to make? All gratin like potatoes with cheese. I have Gruyere cheese here that I cut up, sliced, and then cubed. And then I have leftover mashed potatoes. So my plan is to fill these up with some mashed potato, and then a layer of cream, and then a layer of Gruyere cheese, and then mashed potato, cream, and cheese on top. Now the cheese on top, I'm not going to use a Gruyere. I'm going to use a shredded. I'm going to get that. If I can find my shredded cheese. Okay. All right, so I have a shredded mozzarella. We'll use that. It's always kind of wonder what we can do with our leftovers, and so I just have to get creative. I've got my hibiscus tea. Brian is in there. Are you still with me, Brian? Maybe not. Yeah, he's in the room. Okay. So I'm going to need some measuring stuff. This is still a little frozen, so I'm going to put it in the microwave. And we need to center reheat. We'll do it once and see what happens. Stick my tea over here. Okay, So I've got my muffin pan, and I put some muffin liners in there, and I sprayed them down with olive oil. So I don't want nothing to stick. And now I'm going to count my pieces. So there's 12 of these. So I want double of that of my Gruyere cheese. So I'm just going to count my pieces here. So I got 3, 6, 9, 12, 3, 6, 9. So I'm going to cut me another slice of this Gruyere cheese to put in these muffin pans. I figure I'm going to need at least 2 per pan, per muffin. Okay, so I got that. I'm cleaning up a lot of water over here. So Gruyere cheese, I haven't used a lot of it, but I hear it melts really good, but it sure has a weird stench to it. I mean, I don't want to throw you guys off any, but it does smell different. It's unique. It's a unique cheese. Okay, so while that's doing its thing, I need to find me some measuring spoons. Maybe these will work. I got a 1/4 of a cup here. And I think 1/3 of a cup might be too much, but we'll put it out here just in case. I've got this little guy here, if all fails, my little scooper. And then I want to get like a cup that will fit in here, maybe. Let's see what we got going on. Does this fit in there? No, it's a little tight. We need a little bit smaller than this. So let's try this guy. Old Budweiser. That is too big also. Yep. This one's too big. Yep. Well, I hate to go with a shot glass. That's not going to do it. And I think this guy's a little big too. This might fit perfect. Yeah, that does. We'll use this. Okay. Now that we've got that settled, so I was thinking, what could I do with these leftover potatoes, leftover, you know, creamy soup and cheese, and it just hit me. And I thought, you know, we love our 2 over easy eggs in the morning, and I can just take one of these out of the freezer and heat it up in the oven or microwave and smush it down and put our 2 eggs over that. So that's what I'm going to do. So I just need to get this little guy going. I can sure smell the garlic in these potatoes. Let me get a spoon. Let's see here. Oh, nope, it still needs to be going. So I'm just going to do this. I just need them heated up enough to move them around. If they're frozen, I can't really move them around much because it's going to get baked. Anyway, so how have you guys been? How was your Thanksgiving? You know what? I can't. I'm going to go up closer to the phone. Hi, Megan. Hi, Dennis. Let me wave at you guys. Let's go see what Brian's doing, because he's supposed to be watching the questions for me if I get any, so, He's in here playing foosball. Oh, he's hungry, he says. Are you watching? He's watching. He's watching. Okay. All right, my potatoes is making noise. So, here we go. All right. So have you guys come up with anything with your leftovers? I think with the chili, the turkey, I'm going to make, we don't have much left because we had turkey sandwiches. But with whatever's left, I'm going to make turkey chili. Ow, this sucker's hot. It's coming out of an oven. It's pretty hot. Where are my pan holders? I'll just use this towel. I guess the best part is I'm not always prepared for everything, you guys. But it's mushy now, so we'll take it. We will take it. Okay. He's waiting. Okay, patience, my love, patience. Okay, so I've got the 1/4 cup I'm going to use, and that might even be too much. I might go with this little scooper right here. I think it's like a tablespoon. I just want to make sure I put the layers in there, you know, evenly. So I'm just going to squish it down. Oh, I was going to squish it down with this little guy right here. And, you know, I should have sprayed it first, but I'll bring the camera over here so you can see. I don't want to put my fingers in there. Okay. So if you look at here, I don't know if you can see how deep that is, but it's about 1/4 of the way. That's what I want. So I'll just use the tablespoon of mashed potatoes. And this is garlic mashed potatoes, you guys. A lot of flavor. Okay. So I'm going to go around putting a scoop of these creamy garlic mashed potatoes. And I've been pressing it with this. I wonder if I should spray this, if that would help. Let me get my spray. I'm going to spray over these pans here. Perfect. All right, let's move this over here. Let's see if I can mush this down. There we go. Hey, that works excellent. Live and learn, right, guys? Okay, so I'm working on my 3rd one. I just want to make sure I press it in there good enough so we can add our other layers. Got it, got it. I'm just going to recoat this just to make sure nothing sticks. Megan, if you're still watching, you should do a video on your makeup if you still do makeup. I was going to do a video on my routine facial care, but other than that, I'm not a big makeup person. But I can definitely go through my routine as far as that goes on a different video. There we go. So this is working rather well. All I have to do is just spray the back of it and press down, and voila. of stickiness, not much. So I'm going to start shopping for some more white glass. I really like that stuff. I like it, just so pretty to me and fresh looking. This over here. My man's hungry, you gotta feed him. All right. It's a little early, you guys. I don't even know what time it is, but I just couldn't sleep that well. I think now that Thanksgiving is over, I'm worried about Christmas now. It's going to be here before we know it. And I just want to make sure I get everything for everybody and get everything sent out in the mail before it's too late. This works really nice. And I think it's very important too to measure it out, because it's so easy just to put, like, you know, a quarter of a cup or a third of a cup or whatever. So I use this serving size thing, so it helps distribute better. Okay, I got one more to go for my first layer. So again, you guys, I didn't post what I was making. I had the thought in my head, and I'm like, I'm just going to go do it. So I got leftover mashed potatoes, garlic mashed potatoes. I have leftover creamy based soup. And then I have some Gruyere cheese that's been sliced and cubed. And we're going to layer for our au gratin muffin. Okay, so this is our last one. So now you can see I got them filled up like a quarter or a third of the way with the mashed potato layer. And now we're going to do our cream layer. If I can just open it up. It's supposed to be easy open, guys. It's too early for me. Okay, so I used the quarter of a cup for the potatoes. Now for the cream, I think I'm going to use less than that. I think we're going to just, I have another one of these same size scoopers. Let me just get that. Right here. And I'm going to use that for the cream. Again, if I add too little, I can always add more. You can see that filled it up pretty nicely. So I'm doing 1 scoop in every muffin. Looks all nice and pretty. Have all these different colors going on. So my plan with these, you can call them potato muffins, au gratin potato muffins. I'm going to stick them after I bake them for about 20 minutes. I am going to, after they've cooled, of course I'm going to make our breakfast with it. Just throw 2 over easy eggs over them. I'm going to just stick them in the freezer, and then when we want breakfast, it's an easy to go thing. Go to. There you go. Just mix this up a little bit. Yeah, I thought, well, that would be easy. Just grab one out of the freezer, stick it in the microwave real quick, cook your 2 over easy eggs, or scrambled eggs, however you want them, and just put it on top. I haven't even gotten in the shower this morning, you guys. I just got up and got out of bed and said I need to make breakfast. So, but that's good because I can get all sweaty in the kitchen and then I can shower afterwards. Okay, so now we got our cream. So this is what it looks like now. We're almost there. We're not there yet, but we're almost there. Okay, so I am going to put another potato layer. Oh, no. Rare cheese. Let's not forget the cheese. Stinky cheese. Okay, so I'm just going to do one. I was going to do two. We'll see how far we get. We'll do one in each one. One square in each muffin. I've cut extra in case we need it. I'll try to get the bigger slices here. Okay. So this one's kind of small. I'll add another one in there. Just fill her up with the cheese that I cut. Move this guy over here. Okay. So it looks something like that. I don't know if you guys can see. But I've got all my cheese. See the little cubes of cheese laying on that layer there? Okay. Now, redo the layer again. We're going to use more mashed potato. And now, since I got the cream in there, I'm just going to push it down with this. Because after this layer, I am just going to put this shredded cheese on top, and we're going to stick it in the oven. Because it looks like we're full. I thought I would be able to do another cream layer, but that's okay. These aren't super sized muffins. They're just regular size muffins. And put a little bit more in here. So I hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving. We got to spend some good quality time with Brian's parents. They are so full of energy and life. I just love it. So like the first night we were there, we were dancing in the living room. So we got to do a little dance together and pray together and eat together, laugh together. Actually won at Farkle twice. The first time I tried, I thought I'd have beginner's luck, but I didn't, and now finally I won, and I actually won twice, so I was all woohoo! So now Stefan is really into Farkle now. And it's a real easy game. You just have, I think, 6 dice, and you roll them, and it's similar to Yahtzee in a way, but it's not Yahtzee at all. Okay. I got a little potato skin. I'll just get rid of that. Only because it was hanging out there. I still have plenty of mashed potatoes. I might have to make 2 batches of this stuff, you guys. I think I got this idea from I think Brian's parents sent us some meat from Omaha Steaks, and they sent us these gratin potatoes, and they were just so good. And I thought, hey, I can do that. I can make gratin potatoes in a muffin pan. So that's what we're doing with these Thanksgiving leftovers that's been stored in the freezer. Okay. Got this one. Needs a little bit more. This one too. Okay, I think that looks good. All right. Maybe a little bit more right over here. The more I look at them, the more I feel like some need a little more than others. There we go. All right. So this is how they look now. They are full. Completely full. Okay, so now I'm going to add our shredded cheese. A little cheddar or mixed would go good on this as well. I'm using mozzarella because that's what I have. You just use whatever you have. No stress. Easy peasy. Right? There we go. Try to get it off the, I don't like melted cheese on my pan, just my muffin. There we go. Yeah, even you could add some sweet basil on here, some parsley, maybe some rosemary, whatever you guys like. I have some fresh parsley and rosemary over there. I can just do some dry basil. It doesn't have to be fresh. I wish there was a pause button on the live, and I don't know too much about it yet, but I want to put this in the oven for like 20 minutes and then come back and make the eggs and put them on top. So I don't know if I just have to do another live video. I don't know. Okay. So we've got our cheese on here. I'm a big basil fan. So I think I'm going to grab some sweet basil, dried, out of here. Or you can even do a nutmeg or a little poultry seasoning. I just like to add, oh, there you go. Here's a good one. Chopped chives, because we are doing potatoes. I'll do a couple of that. And then, let's do this way. So I'll sprinkle some green chopped chives on the top. It's like adding a little color and a little fragrant stuff on top. Oh yeah, they say to rub dry herbs in your hands to get it going, so we'll try that. Okay. All right. Did it, you guys. All done. Now I just got to stick it in the oven for about 25 minutes. Probably won't even take that long, but let me turn on my oven. Let's go this way. I'll preheat it to 350. So it's preheating, but that's all right. We're going to leave it in there 5 minutes longer. It's fine. So I'm going to come back, you guys. I'm going to come back. I'm going to go shower. I feel all sweaty and everything. Hi, Lori. Wave. And I'm going to come back, and we're going to throw the eggs, cook the eggs, and throw them on top and see how they are. Brian's going to be our tester.